Well, folks, today was one of those days. It was not the best day for the stock market or for SoFi stock, which went down 4.5% as we had the S&P 500 and the Dow each go down about 0.7%. We had the Russell down over 1.2%, and we had the NASDAQ down about 0.25%. So, yeah, rough day out there, guys. A lot of red. We're going to break down what happened with SoFi today. We might break down the overall markets, maybe some other stocks later in the video. But before we dive into it, don't forget to get your free money for Moomoo, the sponsor of today's video, guys, using that link down below. All you guys have to do is use that link, open up your account, and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and if you fund it with at least $1,000, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks. And listen to this, guys, fund your account with at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks. You also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo a no-brainer. So use that link down below. And of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link, so if you use it, it does help out the channel, but again, you also get free stock, so it is a win-win. I appreciate you all as always, and with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So again, we had red all across the board today, and the VIX, I forgot to mention, the VIX went up over 9% on the day as the metals sold off as well. Oh my god, rough day for the metals as well. Silver down 2.8%, gold down 1.3%. Let me see what oil did very quickly before we do talk about SoFi here, guys. Looks like oil, oh my goodness, $80 a barrel. It's summertime, guys. You know how that goes. A lot of traveling. Oil is going up. That's, it's something that we usually see during the summer. Oil's been breaking out, no doubt about it, which I might make a video solely on that pretty soon here. So make sure you guys subscribe and be in tune for that. So going back to SoFi stock, let me pull up the intraday chart and show you guys what's going on. We pretty much downtrended, no joke, all freaking day, guys. But the good thing here for the bulls is in the morning, really in the pre-market, nothing great happened during the, actual trading day, but in the pre-market, we were uptrending. We hit 975. If I zoom in, you guys will be able to see it. We hit 975 at about 9:15. So right before the markets open, guys, SoFi was doing pretty well. In the pre-market, it was up to around 2% in the green, 2.25 roughly. And notice how when we hit 975 in the pre-market, we took the highs out from yesterday. Yesterday, we peaked out at about 950, 955. We took that out in the pre-market, which is a really good sign for the bulls. But again, what's not a good sign for the bulls is the fact that we then sold off for the rest of the day. From 975 all the way down to we hit a low of 894, which that was a drop of around 8 to 8.2%. Pretty big drop there for the stock. And we did then see a little bit of a relief rally into close. But still, guys, we pretty much downtrended all day, even though we broke out into close. And we took out the lows from yesterday, which I almost forgot to mention that, which yesterday we held pretty steadily around 920, 925. And today, again, we hit under $9 per share. So not the best day. I'm not going to lie, guys, not the best day today for SoFi by any means. And on the 5-day, 5-minute, you guys can see, remember that channel we talked about yesterday? Let me redraw it here to show you all because I did clear the drawing set before I started this video. Let me show you this, guys. We have this channel that we covered yesterday on the 5-day, 5-minute. We talked about how we almost broke out of it yesterday, and we were testing the top of it. And well, today in the morning, like I said, we hit 975. We tested the top of that channel again, and we got rejected pretty hardcore, guys. I mean, we got hit not only at the top of that channel, but also by the highs from 2 trading days ago where we hit 980. Then we also hit 980 on the 21st of July, also the 20th. So the fact that we failed to break out of 980, we failed to break out of this channel on the 5-day, 5-minute, in my opinion, it's not the best sign for the bulls. And is it the end of the world? No, guys, it's not. But in the short term, no doubt the bulls are getting their you-know-what's kicked. And, well, now we're pretty oversold. We're at the bottom of this channel, and we could potentially be rallying, maybe seeing an extended relief rally. I don't know. Time will tell. I mean, tomorrow's Friday, the last trading day, obviously, of the week. So we'll see how it ends up playing out. But right now, we're heading into Friday, arguably oversold, pretty oversold, as we got destroyed today, again, closing down 4.5%, and we actually went down way more than that, again, over 8% from the top to bottom based on, what we saw about a minute ago, right? And if I pull up the 4-hour time frame, guys, let me show you this, and now you can actually see the fact that we're at the bottom of this channel even more. Now we're under the 50 SMA based on today's down move, and we're still above the 180 SMA. So we're under the 50, but we're still above the 180, which you guys can see on this 4-hour time frame. That is held time and time again over the past couple of months. If I zoom in a little bit, you guys will see we actually held the 180 SMA, all of June pretty much, starting in the, end of May as well. We held it in the beginning of July. We've been holding it for months, right? Weeks. And what did I say yesterday, guys? We have earnings coming up for SoFi, not tomorrow, but this Monday in the morning. And this actually could be a pretty good setup for the stock, potentially. Of course, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but this could be a good setup as now we're, shaking off a lot of weak hands. We've pulled back a little bit. We've cooled off a little bit heading into earnings. If earnings really surprise, do very well, this could be setting up for a massive breakout. I don't know, of course. I'm speculating, guys. Nobody knows what's going to happen. But the way that we're pulling back, and now we're down roughly percentage-wise 13% from the recent highs, this could be an opportunity maybe going into Monday. And, of course, with earnings, anything is possible. And with the stock like SoFi, really anything is possible. So keep that in mind. Please trade at your own risk. But I am keeping a very close eye on this as we are heading into the earnings on Friday. And, of course, tomorrow, as tomorrow is going to be a pretty interesting day considering how red today was. Like I said, we had all the indexes in the red. The Russell went down the most, 1.3%, and now it's looking like it might arguably start going back down towards the 50 SMA on this 4-hour chart, which is right around 1915 roughly. You could argue that we might fill the gap back down. We had the NASDAQ today. Let me actually pull up triple Q. Let me show you guys this. The NASDAQ today did pull back a good amount. I mean, nothing crazy, about 0.25%, really. It actually did the best out of all the indexes, but still, it went down, and it looks like now it's going back to the 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart, which is anywhere from 371 to about 372. So I'm watching it at about 370 to 373. We'll see what type of, action the bulls or maybe the bears are in for right around that moving average. We'll see how that ends up playing out, guys. And when it comes to SPY, which of course tracks the S&P, this is also pulling back as well. We actually hit a high in the morning of 459.50. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but we had a pretty nice high, and we sold off a good chunk from that point. We actually dropped $8 from that point, or around 1.75%, which that was a big move, and it didn't really rally at all into close. Did triple Q rally into close? Let me double check that, guys. Nope, it did not. But SoFi, like we saw, did a little bit, but really nothing too crazy. We'll see, of course, how that ends up playing out tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened today, guys. All across the board, sell-off, which, was I surprised? No. Should you be surprised? Not really, considering how overbought the markets got, especially after the Fed meeting yesterday. You guys probably saw we got, and even in the pre-market today, guys, we got pretty stretched on SPY, on triple Q. We were in need of this, and now it might be coming down a little bit more, maybe towards the 180 SMA on this time frame, which could be anywhere from 445 to 450 on SPY, and maybe triple Q comes down, arguably, again, like I said, to 371, 372. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're almost at 30,000 subs, guys. We're almost there, and it's free to subscribe, and you might as well get your free money from Moomoo as well while you're at it. Use that link down below, open up your account, and fund it with at least $100. You get 5 stocks right off the bat, and if you fund it with at least $1,000, listen to this, guys, you get 10 more stocks, totaling 15 stocks, and if you fund your account at least $5,000 on top of those 15 stocks, you also get a free share of either Tesla stock or Expedia stock, which makes this promo an absolute no-brainer. So use that link down below, and of course, full disclosure, that is an affiliate link. It helps out the channel. I appreciate you all as always, and with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.